She is both pure and alluring. She rose to fame with a bold scene in a B-level horror film, and by 2021, she dazzled the world again at the Golden Globes, winning Best Actress. Born in 1996, she became the youngest actress ever to win the Golden Globe for Best Actress. But before her breakthrough, she spent years working in various horror films, earning the nickname the Horror Movie Fairy. Her face alone could captivate millions of viewers, yet few know that this very face, so celebrated today, once made her a target of bullying. Her childhood was often overshadowed by the weight of ridicule. Even her first acting experiences were fraught with difficulty. Let's take a look at her life and career. This is Anya Taylor Joy. For most people, the first memory of her comes from The Witch, the film that made her a household name. To be honest, the movie is dark, cryptic, and stylistically unconventional, leaving many viewers puzzled about the plot. But no one could forget the moment Anya transformed on screen, from a symbol of purity and beauty to a striking, bloodied figure walking into the woods. Among actresses who dedicate themselves to art, she stands out as truly unique and unforgettable. Anya was born in Miami in 1996, but grew up drifting between Buenos Aires and London. As a global mixed-race child, her world was often gray until the age of 16. Her wide-set eyes made her a target for classmates' ridicule. They called her dead fish eyes, and even once locked her in a school locker. At that time, her greatest wish was simply to look normal. Ironically, those very scars shaped the singular charm that would later define her on screen. At 17, while walking a dog on the streets of London, a talent scout who had previously discovered supermodel Kate Morse followed her for several blocks. The same face that had made her insecure in school became a fashion muse to agents and directors. Under her parents' guidance, she trained in ballet and learned multiple musical instruments. She later reflected, "It took me a long time to realize that appearance isn't everything." Yet the shadows in her heart didn't vanish completely. At 19, she starred in The Witch, where a single wicked smile captured the world's attention. Her real ascent to stardom came in 2020 with the hit series The Queen's Gambit, in which she played Beth Harmon, a lonely, calculating chess prodigy navigating a male-dominated world while battling addiction. For this role, she won Best Actress in a miniseries or television film at the 78th Golden Globes in 2021, firmly establishing herself as one of Hollywood's hottest young talents. Today, she embraces diverse roles, whether portraying the fearful yet composed teenager in Split or the quirky and endearing Emma in Emma. She brings every nuance of her characters to life. She once said, "Rather than acting a role, I prefer to become that character." This mirrors her portrayal of Beth Harmon, introverted, solitary, yet finding strength in her loneliness. In 2025, she took on Mad Max Furiosa, playing a young version of the iconic warrior Furiosa. Preparing for the role, she trained for 6 months with military-style workouts, weightlifting, sun exposure, mechanical skills, and desert conditioning, transforming herself into a true warrior. When the film premiered, no one could dismiss her as merely a pretty face. The bald, one-eyed, muscular character left an indelible impression. It took Anya over 2 decades to understand one thing. The greatest opponent is never the world's ridicule, but the inner voice craving universal approval. Once you stop trying to please everyone and fully embrace your quirks, that uniqueness becomes your greatest weapon. Anya's story reminds us, perhaps you felt insecure about being different, but those differences are not flaws. They are the universe's way of marking your distinct place. You don't need to blend into the sea of mediocrity. Your mission is to be an island that cannot be replicated.